Good day, everyone. I'm Maria Flor Cabais, and today I'm going to tackle the environmental destruction in Thailand, which is mainly water pollution. So, Thailand country is located in the center of mainland Southeast Asia, located wholly within the tropics. Thailand encompasses diverse ecosystems, including the hilly forested area of the northern frontier, the fertile rice field of the central plains, the broad plateau of the northeast, and the rugged coast along the narrow southern peninsula. What is environmental destruction? It is the environmental damage or degradation is the deterioration of the environment through depletion of resources such as air, water, and soil, the destruction of ecosystems, and the extinction of wildlife. It is defined as any change or disturbance to the environment perceived to be undesirable. In Thailand, environment is the number one public concern. The water pollution is very common, however, it is the biggest and most critical environmental problem in Thailand at the moment. Apart from the southwest monsoon in Thailand, the northeastern area of the country is particularly subject to drought. Thailand has a population of just over 69 million. While population has increased over the years, the water quality in Thailand has declined, yielding health risks if water is not purified before consumption. There are approximately 43 million Thai people drinking contaminated water, allowing diseases like diarrhea, typhoid, and dysentery to enter their system. This water is contaminated primarily by pollutants disposed into rivers and streams. When water is extracted from the rivers and streams for consumption, the pollutant negatively impacts the health of the consumer. The main source of water pollution is from the agricultural sector. 39 million cubic meters of wastewater was dumped per day into various river basins. Industrial sector were the second highest distributor of polluted water at 17.8 million cubic meters per day. Lastly, residential areas contributed 9.6 million cubic meters of polluted water per day. A total of 3.5 billion cubic meters of wastewater was released into Thailand's rivers. The majority of Thailand's residents have accepted the idea of drinking bottled water. Executive Director of Ecological Alert and Recovery Thailand, Pancham Sighting has not. Although water quality in Thailand has improved according to the country's annual pollution report, water pollution is still a red flag as it continues to threaten the Thai people. As for industrial factories that produce drinkable water, stricter monitoring of wastewater would be implemented to ensure water treatment is being done properly. Surprise inspection would ensure that companies adhere to the strict water purification regulations. A surprise inspection was performed and only a few wastewater management factories out of 35,000 failed to pass inspection. The inspection of agencies continue to hold a strong stance on passing regulation with the threat of company shutdown if inspection is not passed. Industrial factories are continually encouraged to reuse, reduce, and recycle water in order to decrease the amount of wastewater that is disposed into rivers.
The Thai government's Royal Irrigation Department RID divides water consumption into the following 5 categories: 1. Domestic, 2. Industry and tourism, 3. Irrigated agriculture, 4. Power generation, and 5. Maintenance of downstream ecosystems. As agriculture is by far the largest consumer of water, the amount the sector uses is therefore a logical indicator of pressure on available water resources. Figure 1 shows total and regional water consumption between 1993 and 2002 and projections to 2006.
Water is an important factor for the existence of human and living organisms. It is the source of many kinds of aquatic animals and plants. Furthermore, water is also useful for agriculture, industry, as well as household for drinking, cooking, or washing and cleaning. Water also creates fertility for living organisms. Properties of water that is most beneficial for human and living organisms are pure, clean, germ-free, and toxin-free. In the past, human can use water resource from natural source, which is different from the present day, where there is a problem of unsuitable water quality or water pollution to the extent that water cannot be used from natural source. These problems have many causes. The causes of water pollution are first, wastewater and sewage from the community, such as water used for cleaning, most of which are contaminated with organic substances to the extent that water become polluted. Second, wastewater from industrial factory. If factory illegally releasing wastewater into the water source, it will cause water to become polluted easily due to large quantity and high contaminant rate. Third, natural wastewater may be due to polluted water when water is stagnant and in circulation. Fourth, due to agricultural land, as most farmers use more and more pesticides, leaving residue on plants and soil surface. When it is raining, residue will be washed into rivers, causing water pollution. So here are the impact of water pollution in Thailand region. First, impact on aquatic animals' life cycle, such as wastewater due to poisonous substance may cause immediate death in fish and living organisms. Wastewater due to lowered oxygen level in the water may kill plant and small aquatic animals that are food for fishes, reducing the source of abundance or food source of aquatic animals. Second, being the source of epidemics such as cholera, dysentery, and diarrhea. Third, having impact on cultivation because wastewater has unsuitable acidity and alkalinity for agriculture. Fourth, having impact on landscape because beauty of water source can be used as recreational location or organizing water activities for entertainment purposes. Fifth, causing change in ecosystem such as wastewater having bad odor. In Thailand, there are methods to prevent water pollution. Number 1, instilling conscience in youth in terms of learning and realizing the value of water conservation. 2, campaigning for corporations and organizations to treat and remove poisonous substance, toxin before releasing water into water source. Third, together preventing polluted water, not disposing garbage and sewage or poisonous substance into water source or sewer. How does water pollution impact the economy? Deteriorating water quality is stalling economic growth, worsening health condition, reducing food production, and exacerbating poverty. To sum it all, most polluted water problem or water pollution are caused by humans' activities. Transferring knowledge to children and youth, as well as parents and general public, to realize the damage and to learn how to prevent polluted water problem properly is the correct and sustainable way to solve water pollution problem.